Hey guys, Brian Calicay, MichiganFitBody.com, and today we're going to talk about 5 dumb mistakes that even healthy people make that totally sabotage the results. Because we get people all the time, they're like, man, I'm not eating fast food, I'm being active, and I'm stuck. I don't know what's happening. I'm really trying to do this fitness thing, and I'm just not losing fat. So we're going to reveal kind of 5 things. Usually it's one of these 5 things that's stopping you from either getting through the plateau or getting the fat to come off in the first place, all right? So I'm gonna jump over here to my office, all right? And the first thing we're gonna talk about here is the number one, people look over this probably the most out of anything. It is sleep deprived. They are sleep deprived 100%. They're finding more and more studies that are proving it's not how long you sleep, it's how well you sleep. So you may be only getting maybe 5-6 hours, but if it's 5-6 really good, non-interrupted hours, that's better than 8 hours of getting up every 10 minutes, right? So make sure you're getting, I'd shoot for at least 6 solid hours of rest. And people are like, well, I wish I had that. The bottom line is, if it's a priority in your life, you'll make time, you'll schedule it. I'm laying down at this point, I'm getting up at this point, okay? So take your sleep very seriously, or else your body's not gonna be able to flush those stress hormones. You're gonna get out of whack, you're gonna increase chance of injury, and you're not gonna be able to lose fat, all right? So really keep track of sleep. The next one up on the board, I'm gonna bring this one up a little bit so that maybe you can read my writing a little better here. Just kidding, I have terrible handwriting, confession. All right, dehydrated. So many people do not drink enough water. They say, everyone right now watches, I drink enough water, Brian. But if I actually tracked it every day, like on MyFitnessPal, I guarantee you're not drinking enough water, all right? Half your body weight in ounces is a really good place to start, okay? So make sure you are tracking your water. Do not dehydrate the body. It is key for fat loss and especially for muscle tone and stuff like that, all right? Next one is one that I'm very guilty of, and I know a lot of my healthy friends are guilty of when when we start not liking what we see in the mirror. You are way too stressed out. That is number 3. So many people forget that stress is a huge factor in fat loss. If you are stressed, if you got all these things in the air and you just don't know if you're coming or going, that is gonna have a huge effect on whether or not fat leaves. So how do we counteract stress? Balance your life. Plan your days. Have a plan of attack. Control what you can, cope with what you can't. That is the best piece of advice I could give you that was given to me one of my coaches, okay? So bottom line, don't stress out over stuff that's not worth stressing out about, all right? So number 3 is stressed out. Number 4, dumb mistake that even healthy people make, and this one is, I've done this one as well, all right, is you eat out way too often, okay? We all get busy. We go and grab something for lunch from Starbucks. We go and eat out at, it's Taco Tuesday. We go have tacos at night. And before you know it, you're eating out 10, 12 times in a week, and you're just not realizing it. Because a lot of people think, oh, I'm eating out. I'm sitting at a table eating. No, eating out means you're not eating at home, okay? Or you're not eating food you brought with you. So if that's the case, I bet you a lot of the people watching this, maybe you right now, you're eating out way too often. You don't know what they're putting into the food. You don't know what preservatives are in it. But if you eat at home or make food to take with you, you know what's in it. You know what's good for you if you make it good for you. And more importantly, it saves you a ton of money, a ton of money. If you eat out, even little things here and there, it adds up so fast. So if you're trying to save money and get in shape, stop eating out so often, all right? Last but not least, this one is very common in people who say, well, I exercise and I'm active, I just don't know why the weight's not coming off, I eat well, is you're on what we call, this is this thing called exercise autopilot. You go to the gym, you do the same routine every day. You kind of walk the same days of the week. You do this kind of routine every single week, every day, and it's this autopilot, okay? 1, you're gonna get bored over time, okay, if you're not already. And 2, your body adapts. That's why we get calluses when we lift heavy things. That's why we get burned and tan when we're in the sun. It's because we adapt. We're very good at it, okay? So you need to change your exercise routine just like we change the way we eat when we want to go from bad eating to good eating, okay? So having said that, change your workout about every 4 weeks. You should be changing your routine. Now, if you're coming to one of our Fit Body boot camps, you know we change our routines about every month, okay? And it's a different workout every day. So you're never gonna get bored here, but if you're doing it on your own, make sure you're changing stuff up, okay? So those are the big 5 don't do it red flags in terms of stalling your fat loss results. Make sure you remember these. If you forget, if you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link below. If you're on our blog, just scroll below and we go into these in more depth on how to overcome them. But do not fall victim to these. If you do, I promise you will get stuck and you will get frustrated, all right? I'm Brian Kalki of MichiganFitBody.com. We'll see you guys on the next video.